Welcome back to Sprague Homestead. So this week we're gonna kind of give you an update of what we've been up to. As you can see behind, we are not in Kansas anymore, Toto. We are not on our own place. Since Nikki's parents were out of town, they had a tractor that actually had to go in service that has the snowblower. It's the big blue one that we had last year, if you watched some of our updates last year. So it needed a little bit of warranty service. But unfortunately, they didn't get a chance to pick it up before they left. So we picked it up this week, and you can kind of hear diesel in the background. That's it. We're just letting it get a little warm, make sure, you know, it gets the fluids going, stay in good shape. Good to go. We just got it off the trailer, and we're going to park it and check out a couple other things while we're here at their place. All right, so the tractor there, Nikki backed up the truck from her parents' house and we are back home. So, if you remember what the last one, the challenge called November, I think we had said, I was having a flat on the driver's front of my Suburban, the blue one. So if you notice, the passenger front is missing on the Suburban. Why is that? Because I've had 2 flat tires now. So I took them down yesterday and got them fixed. So I took them off, took them down to Nikki's Suburban, dropped them off. The guy called, I don't know, about 45 minutes to an hour later and said, "What did you hit with this truck?" And I said, "I don't know. What did I hit?" And he said, "I have no idea, but you have 2 punctures, one in each tire." So they broke them down, patched them from the inside, and I've got them in the back of the blue Suburban. So I will get those on today so my truck is back running. The fuel issue seems to be done, I think. And all I have left is some maintenance on the gauges and that. But the blue Suburban, the old blue, should be back going in another day or 2. So some of the other stuff we have been working on is the girls' barn. The girl goats barn, we should say. So we're going to walk out there and kind of show you what we've been working on there on each individual piece, what Nikki's been doing to build, and what I've been doing to clean. So today is January 1st, so Happy New Year to everybody. We're also going to film some other stuff today on the 2019 plans, recap of 2018 and what we did and did not get done.
The not done list is pretty long.
So we're going to do that. So stand by. We'll get up to the barn here, kind of show you what we've been doing. So in the girls' barn itself, you can see I've been just cleaning. The feeder here is pushed over to the side, and I've already got this area back here done. So we've already got straw down in it. I need to do one more pass kind of right up in here where Champy's walking now. Clean that out the back and then get the other side out. So that will be done hopefully today or tomorrow, and we can get straw throughout the rest of it. That'll just give them a place to stay dry, stay warm through the winter. And it was 3 degrees last night to kick off the new year, so hopefully it doesn't get much colder than that, but we've seen 30 below, so who knows. We'll have to see what it turns out this year.
Well, one of the things I've been working on here lately, it's been an ongoing project, but it's kind of got moved up the list because we have Champy, the climbing dog. So you can kind of see over the doorway where we had to put 2x6s to keep Champy in, because where the other doors were fine at 50 inches tall, that is not enough for her. So that's been the temporary fix. So we are finally getting to permanent fixture on the door frame. This one still needs a panel on it, and then once the panel is on, I'll end up taking those 2x6s off. I've got a temporary backstopper in there right now. I'm going to eventually have actual trim in there. So when it's done, that ought to keep the Champinator in. So I've got this door and another door over there to do. And then I did actually get the door into the hay area done. So you can see this one's done. She has already been balanced on this little tiny wall, trying to figure out if she could get through it. That was yesterday, I believe. So it's mostly just held on with gasketed screws and some plywood. And then I have a really high-tech slide 2x3 to be able to shut it when we're in here. It's got the big slide bolt on the outside, but the old door, because of the way the panel sat, it would put tension on the door and keep the door shut when Kanan came in here. it doesn't do that anymore now that I fixed the paneling, and so we had to go with something to shut the door, because otherwise, shocker, goats and dogs like to open doors and go outside and help themselves. So, not real high tech. I was going to put an actual slide bolt on here, and what's the point? It's high enough up the goats and the dogs can't get it. It's only a temporary thing when we're in here, so all good. Another thing I've been meaning to do is get the tack room actually finished up. We're going to end up putting a goat stanchion on the inside so that we'll be able to milk goats hopefully this spring after we've had some babies. It wasn't actually the design. I had bought a bunch of clear plastic to do where we've got the white and the smoke at, but unfortunately I left it outside in a pile this summer and it burned, which I have never had happen with plastic before. But it got too much sunlight, and the actual plastic, I think we have 8 sheets, melted and actually burned and left burn marks in the plastic. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to use that for another project. I couldn't get it to lay flat enough to actually screw it in. But, and I'm sure we are not the only homesteaders that are like this, I have piles upon piles upon piles of material everywhere. So I was able to go outside and find some extra material. So we've got smoke, which is kind of nice because it's translucent. You can see from the tack room out. Still lets a lot of light in. And then we've got the really old crusty white at the top, and then some newer white. Just kind of lets some more light in. Because of course I don't have the electrical in the barn done yet. But that's kind of what I've been up to here in the last couple weeks. And of course we are also working on our stall fronts, getting ready to build some birthing pins and a champy hole for when Champy's been naughty and needs somewhere to go.
So beyond working in the girls' barn trying to clean it up, she's doing the tack room. That we had a nice quiet Christmas. Since it was just us, we had a nice quiet New Year, since it was just us and a little dog. And we're just taking some time off, getting ready for 2019 to get going on it.
Yeah, I've been, I like to do a little crocheting this time of year. It's a good downtime, so you can see my lovely new hat. I've been hard at work at hats and ponchos and shawls and all kinds of stuff. I don't get a lot of crochet time during the rest of the year, just too busy. So try to do that. Catching up on some reading. Got a lot of new permaculture books that I've gotten and that I have on order that are coming. Going to be taking the farm in a new direction here in the next year or two. I've been real big on the Salatin books here lately, trying to restructure some stuff around here. So that's about all we've been up to. Like Kaden said, pretty quiet. Just enjoying the snow and the cold weather and the downtime.
So that's it, guys, from Sprague Homestead. Thanks for joining us again. Happy 2019, and we will see you soon.
Happy homesteading!